things have changed. They change and they change and they change. So I've been getting ready to go on a backpack wilderness hunt. But then all of a sudden, the Forest Service on Sunday, which was the 13th, said, hey, we're going to let you back in to all these Forest Service roads. So that essentially makes either Sunday or Monday the realistic opening day, since it's all been closed since August 14th. There hasn't been a human, shouldn't have been a human, anywhere in that area for the last month. And now we are on the 14th. This is Monday night. So yesterday, the roads opened. Today I had to work. Tomorrow, which is technically like the second day of the season, I'm going in. And I'm going to go back to plan A, which is pack my tree stand in. It's about a hefty 3/4 miles, about a 1.5 mile round trip. Got some steel tree stand steps. So I'm driving 2 hours, hunt until dark, hike out, drive 2 hours home. I want to stay committed to plan A. I wish I had the whole season, because earlier in the season, September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, there's different vegetation. They're still eating a lot of those grasses, those green grasses that were in that little meadow there. Towards the end of the season, that grass really starts drying up and they start moving around following the best food source, especially when they don't have pressure from hunters, which they haven't had for the last 30 days. Just want to show you what's in my day pack. I want to weigh it for you, and then I'm going to strap the tree stand, the steps on, even my camera, and kind of give you an idea of what the weights are. I'm all about the weights. 43 years old, everything's wearing out. It's just part genetics and a hard life of manual labor. The knees, the lower back, been fighting that forever. So that's why I count the pounds, because the pounds do equal pain. So when I was out on opening day, I got more of a report from the summer of 2019. That's the summer that I went to Wyoming to hunt. They had moved cattle in to the drainage that we hunt. And mountain lions killed 3 cows within 1 month. And they actually had to move the cows out because they were getting killed so bad. Word is the mountain lions actually followed them out and over to another drainage and killed one over there too. There's some vicious mountain lions in the area. Not worried about the black bears, but the mountain lions aren't to be messed with. They know hikers. This area does have some light hiking. It does have a good amount of hunters. So they're familiar with hunters walking through the woods. They're familiar with ranchers walking through the woods. They're familiar with ranchers on horseback. You rarely see them. I've got 3 of them on camera from 2018 to 2019 winter. There's no way I'm going out there with just some bear spray for a dang mountain lion that's bringing down full-size cows. 20.74 pounds. That's with the pistol. That's with the rangefinder, this camera, microphone, the Garmin InReach. That's a little heavy, The pistol and the camera weigh 3 pounds. So if you don't carry a pistol, which I doubt you're coming out here without a pistol, and you probably are just filming with your cell phone, so you don't have a big camera like this. But what the heck is in here? Hopefully I find something in here that weighs 2 or 3 pounds I can get rid of. Windicator, don't want that. Oh, we got some clothes that I could probably... Beanie. 3 Cliff Bars. Those suckers are heavy. These are basically dinner. Probably drop down to just 2 Cliff Bars. 2 headlamps. I've talked about these in a previous video. You can never have too much light, especially when you're tracking an animal, you're cutting an animal up, you're returning to your animal when it's dark out. You want those eyes lit up bright so that you can hit what you're shooting at. Butt wipes. Ibuprofen. I might try a leave. Next time. In the pack. What do we got inside here? Oh, that's why it's heavy. I'm taking 2 cameras back in. This is still what I would suggest if you're coming out to Colorado and you're base camping and you're trying to hunt a certain area out of a base camp. I would definitely bring 2 cameras and put them out in the areas that you think you're going to hunt. So that added quite a bit of weight. Lightweight raincoat, just my down sweater, not my big down puffy. So this is a lighter situation. I got 4 4 KUIU game bags. Someone asked me if I brought game bags. Yes, because I didn't mention them in the last video. This also does include a good amount of water. Pouches here. I'm not sure if I like how these zippers are, because you fold it down and the dang thing comes flying out. Backup battery for phone and cameras. Got my water filtration, and I always take this. And my coupler. I really like using this coupler. Gets rid of all the hoses and valves, everything. You just couple this to your clean bag and it works really good. Hunting license and pen. Some antibacterial baby wipes. This could be just for cleaning up after you gut an animal. So this is my skinning knife, my sharpener. I've got a really nice metal version. It's aluminum that weighs a lot more. I actually got this from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. Now this is what I sharpened this knife with to completely quarter out the cow that I shot last year. This here is a new addition. This is for trimming some trees if you need to. Technically you're not allowed to trim any trees or do anything like that in a national forest. But in case I need to saw my arm off or something, I've got this. Very small first aid kit, tenacious tape, more tape, gauze, moleskin, and that's it. There's nothing else in here. Like I said, there's just game bags in the bottom. So that extra weight of why this isn't 15 pounds is the cameras. Keep in mind there's 8 AA batteries in each of these cameras. That adds quite a bit of weight. I'm just packing things back up, and I found a bag of 3 AAA batteries as backups. So the next thing I want to do is get this ready to hike in. So I'm going to pack this all up and put it in my truck. So first thing in the morning, after I take care of some errands, I can just go straight up there. Once I get there, I know everything is packed right, and I'd grab the pack and head up into the woods. I'm going to speed this process up. It's very self-explanatory. There's nothing technical about how I'm going to put this in here, just like it was a hind quarter of an elk. It's going to fold all the way back. I'm going to put this up tight against there. It's not a very long hike. It's only a one-way hike because I'm leaving this stuff in there. So 3/4 of a mile. Okay, here's what it looks like with just a tree stand. It fits really good. I bought it for $50 off Craigslist. It's all aluminum. From what I remember, it was a pretty good brand and a reputable tree stand that sells for over $100. But man, does that feel good. It's real tight to my back. Now, where do I add these guys? Where do I add these? Balanced. It's pretty comfortable. We're going to see what it weighs. I'm going to put the pistol and the camera on there to see what it weighs. That'll mentally prepare me for what it's going to be like at 9,000 feet hiking up a hill rather than just standing in my workshop. So it all feels real nice and comfortable when you first put it on. Okay, there is the pack. You can make heads or tails of this here. This is where my back goes. And we are at 43.64 pounds. Don't think there's much I can shave off of there. I probably could save some weight by switching to some sort of aluminum climbing steps. We're just going to try this year, and maybe we'll upgrade next year. I got these off of Craigslist for 40 bucks or something like that. They came with 4, and I don't think I'm going to need 4. Each one's like 3 feet. That's 3, 6, 9. And if you start, 3 feet off the ground and then put your tree stand a foot or so above it, you can easily get 13, 14 feet high in the air, and I think that is high enough. My main shot, where if I had the entire season, there would be a much higher likelihood of those two of us meeting up. But now I only got maybe 3 days in the tree stand. I don't know, I may stick it out the rest of the season and only go to this spot. Of course, I've been scouting e-scouting other areas. Hit that subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified when my next video comes out, which would be this hunt. The hunt I'm getting ready for tomorrow. Again, the roads just opened up after the forest fire was suppressed enough by the snow. The second day that those roads have been open in the last 30 days. This is the week. Everybody on Instagram from
freaking Kentucky to New York and Alabama, they're all coming.
They're all coming. They're showing the overhead pass signs, welcome to Colorado. They're all coming this week. So hopefully they made plans to go somewhere else because the roads had been closed. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get up there.